Okay everybody, this is nickname RF, and this is basically a walkthrough to help noobs like get through the first few dungeons and whatnot. So every morning you'll wake up in the inn, which is right here, and T will say like a little catchphrase or some crap. So first you're just gonna go to the mercenary outpost. On the map it'll show you, and there's like a big sign over it, and it should have a exclamation point next to it for like saying there's a quest inside. It'll say you have arrived at the mercenary outpost to see a woman with shining armor facing off against a man in a helmet, which is this person, I can't pronounce the name, and Marek, which is him, and this is a girl, if you guys don't know. And they're arguing, you can read it, it says the Golem's under the protection of the Crimson Blade mercenaries. So I think they're arguing about a ragtag mercenaries. I think they're arguing who gets to do what, I'm guessing, I'm not sure. Or they're arguing like how the girls group didn't help during the fighting the spider, I guess. So they'll tell you to talk to this woman, I think it's Sarah, but it's spelled different really. So you just click her, she'll tell you something, and then Marek will start talking. She will say, "Watch your tongue, mercenary. I have commands," and then Sarah sighs and whatnot. So I think those two left, and all you do is click talk to Sarah. Mark is whatever. You can read it if you want. And then Ellis will say something to you. He's a guy with the name Ellis. I don't know. Okay, so he's with the Royal Army, but if you could tell, he's not really much of a mercenary. He's just, I think he just, I don't know, he's just here to be here. He's a cadet leader. Alright, they're gonna tell you to go do mercenary training. I think this is how you get into the mercenaries, whatever, mercenary training site. So okay, if you really don't want to lag or nothing, just lower your quality. Just lower it to lower, and I think you should go to channel 45. This is where I go because there's barely any people in here. There's actually none. You might see a few, like one or two, but right now there is none at all. So just follow the arrow. It says go to the docks. First, you just go here. It says beginner. Just go to the beginner. It was confusing to me at first because it said no boats available. Don't mind this. This is showing you if there's any parties available. So think of it saying no parties are available. So you could go by yourself, which you probably want to. Okay, these are like 1 through 9 of all these dungeons and whatnot. This is revenge, and yeah, whatnot. You're not gonna get up to these yet. So first, let's do mercenary training site. After this, see this. Or in the top right corner, well, not in the top, it'll show you the boss right here. So you just click launch. Okay, they'll show you your battle inventory. Over here is the store if you want to buy anything, and after you have everything, well, you could go check out the boat if you want. You can pick up any item on the boat that's okay enough for you to carry. If you hit this thing, it'll make a duck sound. Wait. And after, like, that's it. You just be on this boat. After you click start, the boat will take off and go to wherever you have to go. Just click start. They'll show everybody in the party, but since it's like if you're by yourself, they'll show you only. I think it's F5 through F8 is you do like these little poses and stuff. Okay, since this is your first real dungeon, just do what you did at the bell tower. Just fight the same way. They might have not told you a couple of things like combos, but they should show you, which they just popped up now. They told you to do SD, so you could do that, or you don't have to. Oh, by the way, to kick your enemies while they're down, if you're Lan or Fiona, you can kick them, but if you're Eve, you'll like kind of stab them with your wand or staff, whatever you call it. Unlike Eve and Lan, Fiona has actually a shield instead of dodging, so I think that's better. You could pick up the items. S is to hit them with light attack. D is harder. You just press W again. If you're not using the mouse, if you're using this. I never really played with the mouse, but just like to whatever you used to pick up the item, press it again to throw it, and the item will drop and it'll fall out your hand if your stamina goes down too low. Alright, they will show something. This is to finish it. They show a foot there because they just mean just kick it. You just press D, kick it, and the item will fly out of like. Oh, just press W to get the item, and then. You could pick up the weapons that they drop. The lighter the weapon, the less stamina it'll take. Since this weapon is really light, it doesn't take any stamina. But the weapon will break over time the more you use it. You use their weapons that they drop. See, it broke, so. You can delay your moves. I don't know if you want to do that, but I'm used to doing it, so I delay them. You just follow the path until you get up to the boss. You'll know the boss when you see it. They'll tell you information throughout this first dungeon. And here is your secondary weapon up here. You can press shift to use it. Here is your trainer's armor repair. If your armor breaks while fighting, you could repair it. Here's the Phoenix Feather. You don't have to use this until you get until you're level 11 and higher. This is to revive your party members, but before that, if you die, there's something called the goddess something, I forgot, and then you can revive yourself. Your teammates can too. But right here is your potions. You just press whatever it's set on to use. You get in here, this should be where the boss is, which he is. So you can use a secondary weapon, which is most likely a spare. So you might want to take out all the minions first. enemies shouldn't be hard for you at all. After he's dead, you can still kick him, and each boss will drop down to 5 items, 5 and lower, but it'll never be 1 item. It'll always be higher than 1. These red things are just health. Well, you probably won't need it after you're fighting a boss though, so it doesn't really matter for them putting it there. Well, that's it for this first part of nickname RF's walkthrough for noobs. Thank you and subscribe.